What's going on, everybody? It is just after midnight Saturday morning, and this is a a Draken Saga story update. So, I worked on the short story Threads a little bit. I um, worked on the excerpt. I worked on the synopsis for it and the excerpt for it. So, I just finished the excerpt over about a day's worth of time. Well, both of them took about a day or two to finish. The synopsis was simple, and then I worked on the excerpt for a total of the 3 hours. Jesus Christ. About 4.5 hours, give or take. So yeah, it took me about 4 hours to finish this excerpt. It's a trip. I had so much fun working on this. Oh my god. So, what's in the excerpt? Well, the excerpt has the opening to the story and one of the major events towards the end of the story as well. Why did I decide to write the end? Well, it's part of the end, not the full part of it though. It's just part of it. Um I couldn't honestly tell you. It just popped in my head, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me write this shit down." And I gotta say, working on Anastasia, holy shit, she is so much easier to work with. Wow, she's more easier to work on versus all my other characters in the Draken saga. Like, she's fun, uncanny, fiery, and just untamed. She's just untamed all around. I fucking love her to death. She is this Threads takes place 20 years after Endgame, and you're probably sitting there wondering why the fuck would I do something that's 20 years after Endgame? Well, I decided to do Endgame 20 years because it just popped in my head. I go by what pops in my fucking head. If you haven't noticed that. Um But yeah, even a 20-year time gap is a huge, leap. That's a huge bound and shit. Because I wasn't expecting it to go that far, but I'm like, fuck it. Now I already got, the beginning written and part of the end written. So I gotta fill in the gaps. Um, Threads revolves around Anastasia Valerie Draken, Lucius and Trixie's daughter. She is 20. And she has her own personality. She does have her father's attitude and her mom's reckless behavior. I'll give that much. Um, but she's her own person. She is, discovering who she is. She's unraveling the events from Redemption of the Phoenix and also Endgame as well. So she's learning about what happened between her mom and dad and what happened to her dad in Endgame, which I've gone over before. Um so she's trying to figure out what's going on because Lucius and Trixie won't tell her because they're trying to protect her. Like, um it's basically like when Trent and Tyra revealed all the secrets during Lucius's visit to Magnawood prison. Um, that's basically what I'm doing with this, but it's the reverse of it. So it's a very challenging story. It's going to be very challenging, and it'll be mostly told in her POV. And I will be, jumping around and whatnot, but it'll be mostly told from her point of view of things, which is really nice, and it really gives it a fresh perspective and fresh emotion to it instead of, just jumping around people and building the story that way. But yeah, she is so much fun. Oh my god, she's so exciting. Fuck. So the excerpt, let's see, the synopsis is just over 1,000 words. The synopsis, duh. The excerpt, number one, is 6 pages typed with 2,285 words. So it's a small ass short little teaser. It's nice. Um, there is a lot that is different about this. It's weird going into unknown territory, especially with future shit, because if you fuck something up, I mean, yeah, you can go back and correct it, but since this is being written before I do Endgame, it's kind of challenging because I have to be careful what I say or what I type so I don't fuck myself over and contradict myself. I've done that many times in my writing. Oh, so dumb. The biggest thing I did that was contradicting in the trilogy was changing everybody's lightsaber colors every couple pages. That was fun. Because I went by, what popped in my head. I was like, oh, cool, that's better. And then I was like, fuck, that screwed me over. So I had to go back, refix, and redo. So with threads, what I have is the introduction and, cliffhanger intro. Well, cliffhanger part of the ending. And I love it. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Mm-mm-mm. It's so nice. It's so good. And I will put the link to threads in the description box below so you can check that shit out. Because, this is nice. This is why I love writing. This is why fanfic matters. Because most fandoms, especially Star Wars, is really guilty of a lot of shit. And, they don't always give you everything you want. Me, I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you all the stories, all the different takes and shit. So you can enjoy it and kick back like, oh shit, he's given everything. So, yeah, that's how I roll. When will I work on threads? That is a good fucking question. I don't know. Same thing with Bayvox. I actually had it. I had the original post for it on Wattpad said coming in 2019. I'm like, it's 2020. So that didn't happen. I don't know when I'm working on Baybox. Threads, maybe. I don't really know. I can't say. It's like, I want to say, like, this year, maybe? I don't know yet. It would be cool, but it's a lot of building because I have to go back, in time with her. I have to build up, her childhood, her early teens, her teen years, and then, keep going further and further, up to age 20. And, her various interactions with everybody. Plus, the big thing about Threads is that it won't have a lot of characters and it won't be character heavy. So, just an FYI, everybody that you've known in the saga, especially in the trilogy, not everybody is going to be there. This is mostly going to be a family centric kind of story. Everybody Draken related, basically. Which is nice, and I like it that way, and it makes more sense. Versus, sitting there like, man, do I have to tie in, Naomi, Brock, Charlie, Avril, Casper, just everybody. It's like, do I gotta tie in every motherfucker? Like, no, I can cut back a little bit. But the good news is, they're all okay. I promise, they're all okay. I won't kill anybody off. I don't need them, to be honest, because it would just, saturate the story and bring it down and slow the pace. Whereas, if I make it all family related, it goes a lot faster. So, that's a huge plus, and I like that. I still haven't quite figured out how I'm doing Anastasia up fully though, because I have like her whole layout done on the laptop. I just don't know what else I'm going to be adding to her yet. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Because she is a very unique woman. Like, she is, very headstrong, very independent, and very, amazing. She's very unique in her own way. And she clashes with her father, and they have a very, she's very, what's the fucking word I want? Oh, god damn it. Disconnected? No, not disconnected. Shit, I know the fucking word. Oh, faggot. Duh. Ain't that a cunt? It'll come to me. Fuck, whatever. You know what word I'm talking about. It's not disconnected, it's the other fucking word. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. I ain't gonna think about that word anymore. It's gonna irritate the shit out of me. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, it's just gonna be like one of those coming of age stories, but slow coming of age. I don't even know how long it's gonna be. It'll either be a long story or a short story. And when I say long, I mean over 100 pages, and short, well, long being over 200, short being under 200. We'll find out. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.